Jr. And again, we talked about the age. We talked about the fact that they have been, well, throughout their careers involved in so possessed some pop, the uppercuts, the Glenn Kelly. I mean, that was a posterizing of a fighter when he had his hands down, pop Glenn Kelly. So let's see. Ray, again, final words in terms of self. Started his career with 19 consecutive knockouts, a ferocious blast, a fire hose blast, a brute, of course, with some of the fastest hands in the sport. Roy Jones Jr. with dazzling hand speed, but it was just the creative offense, the unorthodox nature, and it's just incredible to see him making this walk now at the age of 51. He said it was a bucket list. He knows he's giving.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Two legends in one ring. Coming to the ring first, the six-time world champion, Roy Jones Jr. And now making the ring, the former two-time heavyweight world champion, Iron Mike Tyson!
Defeated Trevor Berbick to become the youngest heavyweight champion. Looking to reclaim just a tiny piece of redemption.
The most destructive fighter ever lived.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem will be performed by our special guest, the Grammy Award-winning international recording superstar, singer, actor, producer, Neo. From Staples Center, Los Angeles, California, USA, CES Boxing proudly presents the main event of the evening. 8 two-minute rounds of heavyweight boxing, featuring two of the greatest names in the history of the sport, as Triller brings us Tyson Jones, sanctioned by the California State Boxing Commission, Chairman John Carvelli, Executive Officer Andy Foster. The World Boxing Council, President Mauricio Suleiman, has assigned 3 former world champions to unofficially score this matchup. They are Chad Dawson, Christy Martin, and Vinny Paz, a.k.a. Vinny Pazienza. The referee in charge of the action will be Ray Corona. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the officials are ready. The fighters are in the ring, and they are ready. So for the millions tuned in watching this live, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner, wearing white and purple with gold, official weight 210 pounds. In 75 career fights, he has 66 victories, including 47 big wins by knockout. He's recognized as one of the greatest pound-for-pound fighters in boxing history. From Pensacola, Florida, USA, the former middleweight world champion, former super middleweight world champion, the two-time light heavyweight world champion, former WBU cruiserweight world champion, and the former heavyweight champion of the world, the future Hall of Fame legend, Roy Jones Jr. And across the ring, fighting out of the white corner, wearing his traditional black and officially weighing in at 220.4 pounds. In his career of 56 fights, he has 50 victories, including 44 knockouts. He was universally recognized as the baddest man on the planet. From Brownsville and the Catskills and Henderson, Nevada, USA, he is from the from the International Boxing Hall of Fame, presenting one of the most devastating heavyweight KO punchers of all times, the two-time heavyweight world champion, former undisputed, undefeated heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
Let's go, fighters, 2 seconds. All right, gentlemen, I gave you the rules in there. 2 legends. Let's give them a good show. Touch gloves if you want.
Ooh. November 28, 2020. Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr.
Man, you can feel the tension in this room. It's palpable.
8 2-minute rounds sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission.
Are you ready?
Bell in round 1, Ray Corona with a, well, pivotal task. The referee will have to really be on the ball. Mike Tyson expecting to come out as fast as possible.
You see what Roy's doing now?
Roy, dance, Roy,
has to do that the whole time.
Shit, go ahead, Roy.
Mike Tyson with a cavalcade of first-round knockouts going to the liver and upstairs with that left hook. And there's a little of that bob and weaving, of course, custom motto, teaching him the early intricacies of boxing, and Mike Tyson all over Roy Jones Jr. Snoop.
This shit like 2 of my uncles fighting at the barbecue. Get your uncle out of there. Get him out. You go meet me in the backyard. I'm tired of this shit. Come on. Meet me back here, huh? Get up in there, Roy. Shit, in and out.
12-ounce gloves. Not the normal 10-ounce gloves, Israel. They will blunt a little bit of the offense.
Hold on to it, Roy. Hold on to it. Don't take that. Get out of there. Them tender now. Them ribs is tenderoni. Back up.
Already a minute gone. Again, just 2-minute rounds. Mike Tyson coming forward.
Boy, look at my uncles. Look at them. Look at my uncles out there fighting in the backyard. Stop. Back up.
Hey, get big as hell. I got hold of him.
Roy Jones Jr. talking. The referee says, "Get me first. I got to hold him."
He said he's bringing his hand. I got to hold him. You got to protect yourself. Get out of there, Roy. You still got it.
Well, there's a double, triple jab with Mike Tyson. Tyson trained with famed MMA trainer, and I know, Izzy, you know him very well, Rafael Cordero. And Cordero said he had to end up having shoulder surgery just holding the pads for Tyson.
Definitely, I can imagine that. Power.
That's power. Okay, come on, Roy, box.
Roy's trying to make him run into that right hand.
That's what he wanted him to do?
Yes, without jab.
So he put the jab out there to get that right to commit, huh?
Exactly.
The style of fighting of Roy Jones Jr., it does men. Round number 2. And Mike Tyson explodes and delivers a left to the body and the left hook upstairs. And Roy Jones Jr., you know, he talked about facing Anderson Silva, the MMA legend. He doesn't want. He's trying to turn this into a wrestling match.
Yeah, go ahead, Roy. Look at Roy got technique. Roy got.
He better be careful there.
He's doing the right thing, but he needs to get out of there.
Yeah, because he going to make Mike mad. He going to put it back to 80-something on it.
He was. Mike Tyson used to be a vegan Evander Holyfield, which is he was on that night in '97. As Tyson, though, coming forward, remains. Oh, just clocked Roy Jones with that left hand, and Jones shook it off.
Roy, ask him, Lord.
Trying to turn back the clock one more time.
Shit, mix it up, Roy. You ain't come here to play. It's your money.
Father Time undefeated. These two way past their primes, but looking for
Get out of there, Roy. Get up that court.
entertain at least.
He can't let Mike get settled.
With the right hand.
That was a move and a half. He went real low. That was a low rider move right there.
Hydraulics.
He dropped down to the floor on it. Oh, get out of there, Roy. Get the ribs out of there. They're going to be soloing. Get them out of there.
Israel, what do you think of Roy Jones Jr. tactics here?
I think he's trying to get Mike tired by grappling with him, making him feel his weight, making him frustrated as well, so that way he can make a mistake. But, man, you don't want to make Mike mad.
You got to keep them ribs off that barbecue grill because they will be sauteed, man.
Under 30 seconds left here in the second round. Tyson digging to the body momentarily, but they might need oxygen in between rounds here as they are just leaning on each other. And again, let's not
Go
forget.
ahead, Roy. Get smart,
Roy
then.
that clipped him with
Go
a
ahead,
left.
Roy. Get smart. Look at him. Look at Uncle Roy. Oh, Elroy. Get him, Elroy.
Use that jab. Mike's all yes.
Double left.
Get out of there.
And yet Jones absorbing.
That's not good.
Whoa, after the bell.
Ding, ding.
It appears to be okay. Now comes out, moving the head a bit, trying to walk down. Jones lands the left.
This is where conditioning comes into play. Ooh, beautiful footwork from Mike Tyson.
See, Mike doing it. He fainting him now. He fainting him now. He just not walking in straight. He giving some head fakes, some leg movements.
Low output.
Good combination.
Yep.
Again, the left hand, and referee Corona walking and watching, and again Roy Jones Jr. just trying to keep it close, trying to wear down Mike Tyson potentially, and
Roy's getting the better of the inside fighting at the moment.
He's smart. He's smart. That's a veteran fighter right there that knows how to wrap up and not take no big hits, but keep it in tight like that.
but is it entertaining and exciting for the viewing public at home, Snoop? I know it's smart.
But normally when Mike Tyson fights, he fights tall guys, big guys.
We got a headbutt.
You got guys now with Roy's like the same height.
Right.
And we've had an accidental headbutt. I heard that potentially if there was a cut, that the Ray Corona may be looking to stop it, but this so far so good here in terms of, I don't think there was a cut, obviously.
This too good to stop.
Yeah, can't stop this because of a cut.
Once you just boxing, put some Vaseline on that thing and keep it moving.
Some Lysol.
Use that adrenaline. Oh, and there's an exchange.
A great exchange from two legends right there.
Speaking of legends, very proud to have Snoop Dogg on the broadcast as a big fan, and you're breaking it down for us, brother.
Hey man, this is what I love. I love watching boxing. I love to be able to talk about it and be about it at the same time.
Oh, and Jones avoids that punch by Tyson.
Get you some points.
He's
boy.
trying to frustrate. He's trying to frustrate. Yes, exactly. He needs to let his hands go.
Right, that's how you get points, right?
Absolutely. But you gotta be careful with those hands down.
Done so much damage over the years, and Tyson attacking Jones.
Oh, you mean the one he used to do on the Mike Tyson Punch-Out video?
Yeah, okay, yeah. And he's done it in a few fights as well, as he is, I mean, that uppercut. And Jones had a very good uppercut in the day, and Jones trying to utilize the footwork, the speed, obviously nowhere close to where it was in his prime, but Jones trying to deke and juke here.
What Roy Jones is doing is really trying to frustrate him, but Tyson cuts the corner off.
Yeah, he does.
Cuts the ring, yes.
Bulldog.
But that's what he has to be.
Well, I feel like I'm back in my days as a pro wrestling announcer with some of this grappling, maybe a little Muay Thai, almost a Thai plum there, Izzy.
Yeah, this is some Muay Thai.
Ain't nobody punking out in here. Ain't no, you hit me, I'm hitting you back. I like this. This is what I like. My uncles is getting it in. Grandma gonna have to break this up. Grandma, they out there fighting again.
Referee Ray Corona warning Roy Jones Jr. for holding.
You know the punch, that punch that Mike throws, that hook to the body and then uppercut.
The short one.
The short one. That would be effective.
Here's our unofficial score by the former champions.
I'm really impressed with Mike's finish.
Oh, right in the body. Another body shot. Jones winces, and the veteran Jones hanging on now.
That's the shot.
Yeah, that's the thought.
Looking for the money shot.
Using strength, yes.
That was beautiful.
20 seconds left in the round.
Yeah, 20 seconds left in the first half of this 8-round fight. Again, only 2-minute rounds.
Get off there, Roy. Get off.
He's working the body.
Roy Jones. And what he keeps doing to get away with it, he'll tie one hand, punch with the other, then swap around and tie with the other hand, and then keep punching.
See, but only a veteran will be.
Bridging them two legends. Let's look sharp out there. Well, there's a sharp shot by Mike Tyson, the sharpshooter in this fight, but
There you go.
Protect yourself, Roy. Protect yourself. That's still Mike Tyson in there.
Yeah.
And Tyson avoids that punch.
Lord, don't let him have a flashback. Precious Lord, please don't let him have a flashback.
Coming up on the midpoint of round 5, and again, rattling Roy Jones. Jones ducking down and just wants to close the gap, wants to clinch here, is he? And Tyson wants to create some separation.
Love it. Roy got it. We're keeping it gangster right now. Go ahead, Roy.
Oh, there you go.
There's just conditioning. That's the only thing he's just leaking in his conditioning.
Well, Ray, we talked about it. There's a difference between being in physical shape, cosmetic shape. Tyson looked great on the pads over 100-pound weight loss, but fighting shape is another thing, and here they are. Last minute of the 5th. They're heading to 10 minutes already of action, and that may not be saying a lot, but it is a lot, Izzy. It takes a lot out of you.
Yeah, definitely.
Takes a great deal.
With another man his weight on you. When he has him on.
Oh, there's that right hand by Tyson.
That was a shot.
On the
That was
brace.
a
Mike Tyson picking off Roy Jones Jr. There's that no-look jab by Roy Jones Jr.
Roy trying to get out of there, though. Get out of there, Roy. Get out of there,
Hitting him on the ropes, and there again, the veteran move by Jones. I don't want any more of this. Mike
Uncles
Tyson
is out there fighting right now.
Yep.
They fighting like men. I like that. They fighting like grown men.
Take a step back.
Kids at home, y'all watch this. This is two grown men fighting right here. This is how you handle it.
Tyson Mike Tyson trying to deliver, and Jones hooked hard.
Way to stay.
Good, man. Let's go.
That was then, but this is now. And we're in round number 6, scheduled for 8 in this boxing exhibition.
Look like Mike got him in range right now. He did finally sized him up and got him right in his range where he want him at.
And of course, no surprise, the punch stats a shell of what they were in their prime. But Tyson, left hook just on the bell line.
Man, Roy would not allow Mike to run a combination on him. Every time he get ready to run a combination, he'd lock him up.
And he should.
But he's smart enough to know that.
If he doesn't throw punches back.
Battered him with the right hand to the body, and Roy Jones again comes in, and Izzy, I know, Mike Tyson, the bigger guy, Roy Jones clinching, smothering, has to find a way to use that jab, keep Tyson at a distance.
Yeah, right there, the dart. Whenever he throws that in his case, like Snoop said, he has to put a little bit more body behind it. You can't just defect him away. You have to put your weight behind it.
Yeah, give him some.
But the thing about it with Roy's doing the right thing with moving, but he has to punch. He has to throw punches.
Well, that's the name of the game. He's beginning to fatigue, but still standing in there. Miss. Oh, and there's that right uppercut.
Get out the way.
Yeah,
and that just missed Roy Jones Jr.
Missed it by that much.
Let's go work, man. Come on, we'll go there.
I still can't believe this is happening, guys. Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr. Izzy, what's life, brother?
Man, it's like he was playing chess with him right there.
Roy also is more elusive than the other bigger heavyweights that Tyson has faced.
Yeah, he got way more footwork.
Exactly.
He's way more athletic.
Emmanuel Stewart, the estimable late trainer, said knockout cell. I know everyone tuning in, hoping to see a knockout, but there's Roy Jones Jr. hopping off Tyson's face.
They both made it, and that was a shootout.
Wow, that was
Good shit, fellas. Good shit. I like that? That's the bunny hop and the pea patch.
Trying to make him pay. Look at the way he cut the angle on that. That is so slick.
That's skillful, though. That's
still got it,
skillful.
man.
He still got it. Look at him walking around.